I the astronaut for acting too friendly to my ex's wife? He cheated on me with her. I used to be married to Jake, and he cheated on me with Melissa. We divorced over it, and now he and she are married. Jake and I have kids, a boy and a girl. At the holidays, we agreed to have a family Christmas with Jake's family. He wanted me there for the kids' sake, and I agreed. It would probably be good to have some normalcy. I don't know if I can do that. That's weird. Melissa would also be there, and I was determined to make stuff work out. I felt hurt by her, of course, but she's married to the father of my children, she is their stepmother, and civil co-parenting is what's best for the kids. So at the event, I sat next to her at dinner and tried to make conversation about her job. We work in the same field. Her hobbies and travel, the kids, etc. I treated her just like I treat family or a friend. Later, when the kids were playing with her and Jake, I came by to join them for that. And it seemed like she was weirded out by something, but I didn't know what was up. She's a kind of a socially awkward person, so I thought maybe she was just in a shy mood. A month later, it was our son's birthday, and he wanted to go to the zoo. He wanted both mommy and daddy and his sister there together, so we went, and Jake also brought Melissa. I tried my best to be friendly again, asking her about her new job that I had heard about from Jake, making small talk about the kids. I asked her for her number to be able to coordinate things involving the kids. Sometimes she drops them off at mine rather than Jake. After that, I sent her a couple of messages all about the kids, asking things like, did our son leave his gloves in your car? Or, I can't reach Jake. What time are y'all dropping off the kids at mine? I also sent her one text about a big thing that was happening in our career field, more as a heads up than expecting a conversation. And after all this, I had no real sign anything was off till Jake blew up at me for being overbearing with Melissa, trying to push a friendship when it apparently made her uncomfortable, hovering over her whenever we were in the same place. He said that they wanted me to be civil, but that it was creepy for me to have made Melissa give me her number, that I was hitting her up like we were friends, and that it was uncomfortable. I feel so taken aback. Melissa never said anything like that to me. I said that I'd like to talk to Melissa about this and hear it from her. He said no, she was blocking me, and she wanted me to back off if we're ever in the same place. It seems crazy to me. I don't know how much of this is coming from him versus her. I feel like I was trying to make stuff chill for our kids' sake, but she is pushing me away. Am I the astronaut for trying apparently too hard to be friendly with my kid's stepmom? My ex-husband cheated on me with her, which makes everything so much more awkward. Top comment here, NTA, I'm guessing that in order to justify the affair to themselves, they had to mentally turn you into the villain. The fact that you are behaving nicely and maturely threatens that narrative and forces them to consider that maybe they were the assholes in that situation. So they're trying like hell to put you back in that box. Unfortunately, you cannot reason people out of positions they did not reason themselves into. So even though they are being stupid, I would pull back on the friendliness and communicate about the kids only. Okay, I have some thoughts.
This is gonna come back to bite these two in the ass so hard. Like, one, also this woman is way, way kinder than I could ever be, because I don't think I could do that. Not for a long time. Like, I would need healing time in there to figure my shit out.
Sure. But you would still communicate about the kids.
Absolutely. And I think having a healthy relationship, I can't imagine just being like uncomfortable. But again, because they cheated, I think that is 100% correct. They need her to be like this asshole that he told her that she was, and that's why he cheated, or whatever the reason was, that they need her to be the villain so that they don't feel shitty.
Okay, so that's one possibility. Another possibility is none of this is coming from stepmom at all. And he, well, stay with me for a second.
Okay.
He, when he was courting her in the beginning, his now wife, who he cheated on his ex-wife with, he had, concocted this whopper of a story about the crazy villain that she was. Doesn't want his now wife, whom he has created this worldview for, to see anything to the contrary of that, because it hurts his credibility. And she starts seeing that maybe he's the problem. So what if it's not stepmom? What if it's just him, and he can't handle maybe her learning some things about him that he doesn't want her to learn? And the more they talk, the higher that risk is. So don't let them talk. There's the solution.
So you think she was not socially awkward, that she was pulling back because of the things that, so he probably made it seem like she wanted to come to Christmas, or it was his idea to go to the zoo, and now
maybe, but we don't even know.
She had to come along. Like, if he's setting it up to be this way, and if they become friends, his now wife will realize that OP is not crazy. OP is not this woman who deserved to be cheated on. Right. She's actually a really nice person.
And all the things that he made up about her, she's going to find out aren't true, and maybe she'll hear some truthful stories that conflict with what she has heard to this point. I don't even know that pulling back was her idea. It could have been all him. It could have been him being like, oh, wait, she what? She's trying to manipulate you. This is who she is. She just watch out. She's going to get you close and then she's going to fill your head with all this nonsense, lies, and don't do it. We can't risk that. It's going to drive her wedge between us. It's going to, he could have really sold this hard. I don't know that that's the case, but it's a possibility.
Gotcha. Definitely. I mean, that could definitely be the case. And he definitely could have been the one to block her from his wife's phone and not the actual wife doing it herself.
Yeah, it could be. Now, I in OP's position here, I get it because of the dynamics of where everything is right now. You do have to back off and communicate about kids only. Let her come to you. Be chill, be calm, and be the opposite of what he's painted you to be to this point, and hope that she comes around.
Not me. Next time I saw her, I'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry I overstepped. I will make sure that I only text my ex-husband about these things. I know that I made you uncomfortable, and that is definitely not my intentions. So in the future, I'll only be messaging him and will not be reaching out to you for anything. He let me know how you feel, and I'm so sorry.
Okay. So
and then I'd put on like the little smile, and then the little like light would shine on my tooth, and it would be like, ding.
I love it.
That's because I'm a petty bitch.
Okay, but that's not even petty because you hedge against what I just said. You know what I mean? You play defense against the possibility of it being that. I will say that a step parent blocking a parent is not healthy, and also that's potentially harmful for them when it comes to any kind of custody modifications.
The dad is going to regret this highly because as the kids get older, shit's going to get real busy, and your guys are going to need each other because it gets really hard, and schedules won't always align, and you're going to be kicking yourself in the ass for treating your ex-wife, who was willing to co-parent on a fucking saint playing field because you cheated on her, and you're not going to have it, and she's going to tell you to go yourself.
And now it's going to be, here's what the parenting agreement says, and that's what we're doing.
Right. 100% NTA.
There we go. Let's make it official. NTA for you, OP. We don't know exactly what happened or what is happening. Next time you see her apologizing and explaining everything that your ex told you, at least informs her to the same level so you two have the same information. And then maybe gauge her response to that.